I've put together my own little time trial race. You want to give it a go?
Sure.
Nothing too challenging. It's just a little course that I race on. Tell you what, beat my time, friend, and I'll give you a nice little boost upgrade for your buggy. You want to give it a shot?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. An extra boost would help.
Good luck.
And this is an introduction to how the racing generally works in Rage. I mean, there's a mix of racing areas in this game, which are mostly like mix of time trials and races.
You just got to race that. You all set? You beat my time and the boost upgrade is yours.
The one they start you with is easy. 45 seconds to just make it to the end point and back. You just keep on going until you get to the checkpoint and then turn around. Just as long as you don't crash, there is no way you would fuck this up. See how simple that is? And then you just do the same but backwards. And the upgrade we're getting from this is, you see whenever I'm using that, that's our boost, which you know is a speed boost. Jesus, this guy sucks at driving. I could beat him with 13 seconds less.
Well, I am impressed. You are, as we say, a natural behind the wheel. And wait till you feel the boost kick in on that old buggy.
Yep, for completing that, we upgraded our Doom Buggy to have an enhanced boost. It'll make it last a little longer, which is pretty much it, but it's a really nice item to have. Anyway, hey Dan.
Great work. You know, you being here has made this area a lot safer for me and my family. We are in your debt. So now that we can travel safely, it looks like our time together may be coming to an end. I'd like to keep you here. A guy like you is valuable in a place like this, but you're just gonna attract too much attention, and that'll bring in the authority. But there is one more thing I need you to do. Mayor Clayton runs the town of Wellspring to the east, and I gotta get a message to him. And you're the only one that can do it. Our supplies are getting low, and the mayor's promised help. We need to get restocked before the bandits cut us off again. Can you make the trip? I knew I could count on you. Remember, you ain't got any guns on that buggy of yours. You run across any bandits, you get away as quickly as possible and get to town. It'll be safer there.
Alright, thanks for the advice, Dan. I want that. Sadly, that's not something we get right now.
Hey,
Yep, sorry, Flanix. Not got time to talk. Gotta go deliver a message. Gotta go fast.
CR here. Remember, that buggy isn't armed. Get to town as fast as you can.
Yep, they're gonna be bringing that up a lot. Basically, there is also vehicle combat in this game, but at the start, we don't get squat. So we got to rely on speed. Which means driving fast, and also not getting shot at by turrets. Fortunately, this car is actually pretty durable. It can take a fair amount of hits compared to some vehicles. See, ran over mine was still going. Fortunately, due to the magical towers of waypoints, we are already at Wellspring. Let's just park right here. We can't enter with our car yet.
Hold up there, stranger. You got business here? You need to see Mayor Clayton? Wait a sec. I'll tell him you're here. Don't you move. Hello, sir. Got a man here to see you. Looks like Dan sent him.
Interesting. Send him to me right away.
The mayor can see you now, but hold on. We got a few rules here in Wellspring. You see, people don't exactly take to strangers here. Just you keep your head down and mouth shut, and you'll do just fine. Folks here are mighty suspicious. They aren't gonna just trust you, at first. My advice? best keep to yourself, okay? To get to the mayor's office, just cross the courtyard once you're in town. Can't miss it.
Alright, thanks for the advice, Solomon. Welcome to Wellspring. Pretty much one of the few major towns to my memory. And the mayor's office is right there. So, really, unless you want to go exploring, there's no real need. I mean, there is stuff you can look up for, but you can easily just head to the mayor first.
Welcome to Wellsprings, stranger. Best little town this side of what passes for civilization and a few good safe miles from any authority outposts. Nicest people you'll ever find live right here. Friendly folk. Not your wasteland bandit scum. Good honest people. Well, enough with all that. So I hear you have a message from our friend Dan. Let's have it then. Having some trouble with bandits in the settlement again. Dangerous life out there. Deadly even. Well, I can get all this stuff he needs. Gonna take some time though. Not sure how long. He must really respect you to give you this important job. So for now, I'll trust you too. You can stay here in Wellspring while I'll get his supplies, but not dressed like that. You'll bring the authorities sniffing around, and I sure don't need that. So, you'll need to lose the Ark suit for something a bit more modern. Go see the vendor in town. Get some new clothes. I don't care what you do with that suit, as long as no one sees you in it again. You blend in. Understand?
Alright, man, I understand. This suit's fucking tight anyway.
Glad we understand each other. When you come back, we can have another little chat.
Alright, so we gotta go to the outfitter, which is the general shop of this town. And you can quickly get out to it from this way. Now there are other things in this town. There's this right here, a job board, which is a nice little addition. There's things everywhere. Occasionally you'll get jobs and they'll show up here, so it's nice to check this here and there as we progress through the story. But let's just go to the outfitters.
Will you look at how you're dressed?
Yeah, I'm in an Ark suit, I know. Hello dear sir.
A man from the past walks through my door. Goes to show you that no one needs nothing around here. But let's first talk about that suit you're wearing. I can take it off your hands for a fair trade and get you something a little less, well, noticeable. Each of the suits possesses unique characteristics. It's up to you to decide what works best for you.
Now, this is, I believe, the only time you can do this. Each of these pieces of clothing actually do give you a benefit. You get the Wastelander, which reduces all cash purchases that aren't vehicle parts because they actually use a different currency. The Roughneck, I couldn't read because of the font. My bad. This is basically just increased health and durability, but it doesn't apply to vehicles. And then you get the Fabricator. This improves pretty much 90% of anything you craft. Sadly, you don't get a pocket protector. So, in my honest opinion, I kind of look at it at this: money, health, tech. And in all honesty, I prefer technology stuff because the amount of blueprints you get pretty fucking crazy.
Very good indeed. Remember, I buy and sell all manner of goods here.
So now, if I would actually look at these, you notice it's got an extra attribute to it. Stuff like lock grinders and bandages don't get any because they already do what they need to do and you don't need a benefit. But look at the Adrenaline Overdrive. That gets increased duration. Oops, I pressed the wrong button.
I have all the best supplies.
And along with this, Coffer, if I said his name correctly, actually sells some upgrades for our other weapons. When you buy these, they are equipped right away, which is very nice. You get stuff like a shotgun extender, which will allow you to reload the shotgun from a single magazine. You get the AR stabilizer, which, you know, does what it says on the tin. You can reduce the spread. There is an armor upgrade, which I would suggest getting right away. And then it will immediately show the medium one. And then there's a 40 machine gun. It's like an SMG. The best way I can see to put it is, have you ever seen a P90 submachine gun? That's what it is, basically. And while it's available here, I say don't buy it, because you can actually get one for free, like most weapons, later on in the game. And it's not that far if you go the certain route. Also a starter deck here for Rage Frenzy, which is a card game you can play in town. It's a cheap starter deck, so what you expect. You can use collectible cards you found alongside your journey. And then for ammo, we pretty much got the same before. And then you get ingredients. Fat Mamas, Pop Rockets, Wing Sticks, Sentry Turrets, and all the items you need to make them. It's lovely. That's just when you're running low on supplies, you can just come here. And along with that, let's say I bought the Sentry Turret and the Wing Sticks. There's actually a little extra added bit to that.
Pleasure doing business with you.
When you buy those, I believe, after it's done that, you also get a little bit extra. So for stuff like the Lock Grinder, Sentry Turret and all that, I got a little bit extra so I could craft more. Now before anything, I want to make Lock Grinders, 2 of them, because having these always comes in handy. We got a Sentry Turret we can make, which is simply what you expect as a Sentry Turret. You plop it down and it will just fire anything it sees. Wing Sticks are always nice to have because having a slightly semi-stealth weapon is nice. And we're going to make this Sentry Turret because actually it gets a benefit. See, increased durability, and the Wing Sticks get increased damage. All well and nice.
You best keep as low a profile.
And you can also craft ammo in the crafting system. The nice thing about that is technicians get extra ammo when they craft it.
To my attention that a number of you are not properly disposing of your trash.
Yeah.
Sure, I saw it. Mutants, 10.
Now let's go talk to the mayor. He's gonna want to talk to us anyway.
That's much better. Now you look like any other good, hard-working citizen. But we got another problem. You see, you can't just leave your vehicles parked outside my town. We're civilized here. We have rules. And since it looks like you're gonna be here a while, you're gonna need a place to park your stuff. Go see Mick across the way in the garage. He can help you. Got that? After you talk to Mick, go see Sheriff Black. He should have Dan's supplies all set by then. You're gonna like our sheriff.
I don't like the tone of your voice, mister. But yeah, we're gonna meet with the town's mechanic.
Attention all citizens. Sheriff Black has reported a sharp increase in bandit
Hello, Mick.
Well. Howdy do to you? And what can Nick do for you?
Thank you for your understanding.
Oh, a garage? Well, you've come to the right place. So here's the deal, fairest in the wasteland. You let me do all the repairs on your vehicles, and guess what? That covers the rent for the space. What a deal! And I see you got one of them shortwave radios. Mighty handy here, mighty handy indeed. So if you get into a jam and need a tow, why, just get on the radio and give me a blast. How's that for service? That door there will get you into your garage. Or just drive up to the main gate outside and I'll let you in. Couldn't be any easier. And lastly, welcome to town.
And along with that, we have Sheriff Black to listen to, who is up on a higher part of the town. You just go over here and there's some stairs. We may as well speak to him now because he's gonna need to talk to him a lot. Anybody keep an eye out for loot.
Let me guess, you're the stranger that Clayton says is taking some stuff to Dan's place.
Yep.
I'm afraid it isn't gonna happen quite so easily as that. No way I'm sending all these supplies with you in an unarmed buggy. Might as well dump the damn stuff on the road. What you gotta do here is see Rusty by the track entrance. He can get you all set up with some guns. You got it?
Alright.
Get some firepower. Then you can come back and take the supplies to Dan.
Yep, so that's basically where the quest sort of stops. We're required to go collect basically a weapon to use on our vehicle, which you can do straight away, but I want to just quickly take care of some of the things in town around here. You know, we have some side quests we can do and so on. And, you know, the more of those we do, the better off we'll be, because we'll have extra money, extra supplies, and everything.
This will not be tolerated.
Over there is where the vehicle mechanics are, and there are also the races, but I'm going to get into those a little bit later. This right here is a little bit of a gambling thing. You know what? I can't actually play it. I don't have $5. Looks like we're doing a job. I'm going to go for the arc sewers. Because remember that sewer we went into before? Yeah, the mutants in there got mad. I took their stuff and now they want revenge. And oh, that's a Jetta. Why would I want a Jetta? I want the Doombuster. Now, since we still don't have a gun, we're going to want to be careful with where we're going, so we want to take routes where we won't be easily shot at. You know, stuff like higher up routes are going to be your saving grace. Because most of the time, enemies won't really come after you. I mean, they'll probably notice you, but they won't really be able to hit you. And that over there is something we can't. Yeah, I mean, we could. And that's a problem. You guys are going to have to wait. Since we don't have a gun, it's going to be really awkward trying to take them out. As you continue on through the wasteland, you kind of get these where if you destroy so many vehicles, you get money for it. The downside is, since I don't have a gun, I can't really do it, and that's going to have to wait for another time. The good thing is, this car is not that weak. In the end, I mean, we don't really need the booster that much. Let's see. The sewer's over there. Ah, there we go. Nicely parked. And back into these sewers we go. There's a couple more bodies around. And as you expect, mutants. But we're a lot more armed this time. We're not running around with our fists. Oh. Bad mutant. See, the thing is, these mutants are lemmings. They don't know when to try and flank. Fortunately, we'll be getting some free cash out of this. Plus, I believe we'll get paid the instant all the mutants are dealt with. The quests are kind of handled like that, I believe, mostly for just making it easier for the player. I mean, we did just take it from a job board, so we didn't exactly talk to anyone. We just went, the sewers are infested, please go clear them out, someone. We'll pay you money. That's a fair amount of units. Eat shotgun! And there we go, $100. Not that great of a reward when you think about it, but you also got to count in all the money you got for all the sad victims that are here. I mean, that's a couple extra bucks. Plus, it was a nice little job to do. And we could drive back, but I'm lazy. Plus, this thing needs a repair. We can easily just go and decide, and that's actually going to be all my money. Screw it.
Back here, you're all broken down. No worries, I'll be there in a minute.
It's a shortcut in the end. It's worth the money. It's not really. But in the end, I kind of need that thing patching up. There you go. Back here at Wellspring. Since we've done that job, there is one more we can do, if I'm correct. But that would require us going somewhere else. And since, you know, we still don't have a gun on our car, that could be a problem. I just want to go quickly check it up. Reading it. Ghost Clan. Ah, yes, that old place. You know, the first bandit hideout we went to. So no, instead, we're just going to go say hi to the cars.
We've always got space for new racers.
You new in
Yep.
town? Well, I got everything you need to keep your vehicle working, right? Now listen, I only take racing certificates for any upgrades or parts, and you gotta win those on the racetrack, nothing else. So if you want to deal with me, you best see Jackie Weeks first. He's always on the lookout for new racers.
Alright, and that's the other currency in this game. Racing certificates.
Hey, my friend. I must say, you do look like a racer if ever I saw one. Why not try your luck on the track and earn some racing certificates? Trust me, they can be mighty useful.
You cut out there, mate. We don't really have to talk to him that much. We talk to this guy.
Greetings, stranger. You look like a racer to me. Hey, you ready to try and win some racing certificates?
I sure am. Oh, God.
Welcome, friend. Name's Carl, but seems like everyone calls me Slim. Funny, huh? All right, the deal is, if you want to race, you talk to me. Now, just take a look at all the events we have here, find something you like, and assuming you meet the requirements, then you're in. All the prizes aren't racing certificates, you know. Good to get new vehicle upgrades at Rusty's. Well, everyone needs those.